Welcome to the Plus Side of Nashville. I'm Tuwanda Coleman. You know, so many people dream of the day when they will become parents, and many do. But yet there are those who still struggle to even conceive. And if they do, they want to carry the child a full term, and they can't always do that. So one of today's guests knows what that struggle is all too well. And because of it, she's founded a nonprofit to help make the dream come true for those struggling with infertility. It's going to be an interesting and informative conversation, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. But first, I'm very excited to tell you about another nonprofit that is really making a difference in the lives of women. The New Beginnings Center is helping the high-risk, low-income women lose weight and get healthy with the help of individualized coaching and training. And here to tell us more is the organization's CEO and founder, Tash Weddle. Welcome.
Well, thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. I've so enjoyed talking to you. Prior to going on the air, we've had a great conversation. But this idea came about like 6 years ago, and it all started with a what if.
Yes.
Tell me why you felt the need to start a program like this.
Well, honestly, this opportunity was a gift to me because I did some personal training in addition to being a college strength coach, and one of my clients was the Habitat for Humanity CEO at the time, Chris McCarthy, who had experience with the lower income population. And she knew I was kind of getting restless and wanted to do more with my life, and she said, what about this opportunity? What about working with these women? And I said, you know what, I think that sounds like a cool idea. And that's what the idea was.
So you have a center where women come and they're able to get individualized training. Talk about who's eligible for the program and how does this program work?
Well, any woman is eligible. We provide full scholarships, meaning there is no cost. And this is not just here's a weight room or it is actual coaching, individualized coaching. And so we go up to 150% of HUD housing. So for example, a household of 2 where the income is $52,000 or less, this woman can come for free. And then we have a sliding scale because I don't want cost to be a barrier to anybody receiving this coaching.
Wow, that is amazing. Yes. So often we can't always afford a gym. We can't always afford a personal trainer. How often are the women, are they required to come in a certain amount of time? How does the individualized coaching sessions work? Talk a little bit about that.
So we do want women who are willing to make a commitment, and we divide the program into phase 1, which is 12 weeks, and we want these women to make every effort to come twice a week, and they have an option to come 3 times a week for 12 weeks. Okay. Then, once they finish that initial phase 1, we let them come for the rest of the year. They don't have to, but we would like for them to show up. It can be just on Saturdays or on Mondays or Wednesdays. It could be all 3 for the entire year. We don't ever send people away if they're willing to help themselves.
So you break down for them an individualized workout plan.
I have strategically designed the workouts to meet anybody where they're at. We can regress and progress for their needs. We have women who can't get up off the floor when they start, and eventually they can. We have women with bad knees and shoulders and backs, and so we can regress and progress these workouts to meet everyone where they're at. Yes.
And do you also work with them as far as an eating plan?
Absolutely. It is the anti-diet way of eating. So I hope that women, when they've come to our facility, it's the last diet they've ever gone on. They're not going to do it again. And it's a whole different mentality. It's instead of thinking I need to not eat this or I need to lose weight, it's I need to give my body what it needs. Yeah. And it's what do I need to get in, and it's about developing just daily habits.
Well, we've got some pictures of the participants in the program, and it looks to me like they are working hard.
We do work hard.
It's not like they're going in and just sitting down on a rowing machine and doing 5 reps or on a bike. You actually have them working really, really hard on this individualized equipment, right?
I do. I think as a woman and having been an athlete myself, I have a higher expectation of women. And I think that, you know, it can be very empowering.
Oh, yeah.
Working out, and when these women are scared to death when they start, but once and I'm not driving them hard, they're doing it themselves, and that's the empowering part of it all.
I think too, Tash, I know for me, walking into a gym is so intimidating.
Yeah.
You look around at the equipment and you think, oh no, I'm going to be embarrassed to try that. I don't know how to do that. So you are there to hold folks' hands. If they see when they walk in the gym, everybody working just as hard. That is going to be so motivating. I'm sure you see that.
Yeah, and I just want it to be a place of acceptance where these
Yeah.
women can feel they never leave with regret for coming. They always feel great for having come. And it's all about just convincing women that if you are sick and tired of the way you feel, or you want to see how great your life can be, then just take that one step. Just have the courage to take that one step through our door.
And so that's your bottom mission, is you want to help women lose weight, feel good about themselves.
Yeah.
And
Get off
get healthy.
medications. We want to help reduce healthcare costs, and I just want to help women live their best life.
Exactly. Do you have any success stories?
Oh, sure.
That you can tell me about?
Yes, we've gotten several women off of insulin who are diabetic, and that happened relatively fast with 12 to 15 weeks. We've helped a woman who she didn't have to have bypass surgery, bariatric bypass surgery. Another woman prevented her from needing a kidney transplant.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
We have lots of, or grandmothers who are watching their grandchildren who couldn't get up off the floor. I think that's a pretty big deal, to be able to get up off the floor, or women who are teaching their children how to change the way they eat and changing those generational patterns, women who are going back to school or getting better jobs and all sorts of things.
So if there's someone out there watching and they would love to become a participant, what do they need to do?
They just need to go to our website, thenewbeginningscenter.org, and they can apply and get the ball rolling. And
where are you located?
We are in Berry Hill, off of Craighead Street, off of 8th South. So good location, close to the bus line.
Yeah.
We have a great facility.
Do you see, in say, let's say 10 years, would you like to see more New Beginning Centers, not just here in Nashville, but maybe all around?
Yeah, we have a model. I've systemized everything we do because we prove time and again that it's effective and it works. And so we would like to somehow take this model and make it the standard for wellness programs.
What has been your response? Do you have the participants come up to you and tell you how thankful they are?
That's my favorite part of this whole thing is, just the gratitude and the appreciation that I get as their coach, and it goes both ways.
It does. So this is basically a program for anyone. Now, the New Beginning Center is of course on a sliding scale for a lot of the participants, but I could come there if I wanted to.
Yes.
And so if you're a lady sitting out there thinking, gosh, I sure wish I had a personal trainer, or I wish I could afford to go to a gym, either if you're like me and you can pay a minimum fee and you're helping a nonprofit, or if you're just looking for a way that you can go and get individualized coaching, someone to basically hold your hand and say, do this, because sometimes that's what a person needs.
Yeah, sure. We all need a coach at some
We
level in
all
some
need
area
a
of our life.
coach, someone to say, I need someone to tell me exactly an eating plan, exactly what I need to do as far as working out. And what about age requirements? Do you have any of that?
No, our average age of women we serve is 44, but it ranges from 18 all the way up to mid-70s.
Wow. Well, you are doing incredible work.
Well, thank you.
And I hope to see you continue it for many, many years to come. And maybe we'll have more New Beginning Centers around. Thank you for coming on and telling us all about it. It's my pleasure. Well, when we come back, we're going to meet a woman who struggled for 4 years with infertility before she became pregnant with twins. Hear how she's now dedicated to helping others struggling with infertility. And that's when we come back.